Alrighty, folks. I am so excited for this morning. Let me flip over here so that you folks can see me and you're not staring at a blank screen. Hello, hello, good morning. Happy Monday. Monday for everyone, right? Just making sure. I know what time zones are, but I'm not extra time zone savvy, so I don't know if anyone is living in the extra future right this moment. If you are, let me know. I would love to know if it is Tuesday for you. But happy Monday for what I think is the majority of us in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all time appropriate salutations, and welcome to Adobe Live. My name is Voodoo Val, and I'm going to be your host for a new round of Photoshop Daily Creative Challenges. Hi guys, it's good to see you. Hi Tim, Rick, welcome in, Cheryl, General Kenobi, hello there. It's good to see you, my friend. I'm so pumped for this, and I'm gonna kind of like go through um, basic gist of like what you guys can expect from the daily creative challenge. I'm going to explain to you how you can get involved for those of you who have maybe never taken a challenge or have done the challenge but need to kind of scrub up on some Photoshop skills or just where to find that general information. And then we're going to jump into Photoshop, even though today is our kind of intro stream. And I'm gonna show you folks what I have planned for the next couple of weeks, and I'm pretty pumped about it. You want to go to the extra future, Chris Olson? Hello, Christine. It's good to see you. Is my audio low? I can turn my audio up if you need me to turn my audio up. Let me know how that is. And if there's anything else that I can do that will make it a little bit better, let me know. Can't hear anything from me at all, I hope. I hope that's not the case. My Streamlabs is telling me that I am in fact let me see. Let me pull up my my guide here, my my Slack, just in case someone's trying to send me a top secret message. It is a little bit low. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. It sounds good for you, Frank. Okay. Sam, why don't you give me the heads up and let me know if it sounds okay. I can still, you know, boost it. Everyone says it sounds good, but there are a couple people that say it is low. Sounds low, but echoey. Okay. Let me see if I can bump that up. And I'm gonna scoot a little bit closer. Hopefully that is a little bit better if I'm closer as well. Okay. You folks let me know. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm fine. Okay, cool. Cool beans. All right. So let's jump over real quick. Get back into it. If you folks would like to take these next 2 weeks of challenges with me, and now that you have like an extra close-up of my shiny forehead, we can head over to behance.net/challenge/Photoshop. I'm gonna type this in real quick, and then I'm gonna pull it up on my screen so that you folks can check it out. Let me hold on. Let me pull this up. Now that I'm just like seeing a replay of myself like throw my forehead right in front of the camera, and I hate it. Okay, let's jump over here. This is not the right screen cap, so let me grab another screen cap. You guys are seeing my streamception right now, and I just realized that last week I changed this. There, is that it? That is not it. 1 second, folks. Let me fix this. I apologize. I swear that I have it together this morning. It's just gonna take like a button or two to click over onto the right page, hopefully. Let's see. Do we have it? Do we please? There we go. Ha 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 ha. All right, done. Let's do this and let's turn that on. Okay. This is behance.net/challenge/Photoshop. Sorry for the behind the scenes and audio issues this morning. I am gonna kind of scroll down through here and show you folks how to jump in. and get involved. So if you scroll down here, you'll see the 1 through 4 on how to join in, how to get started. It says each day you'll receive a challenge. Join the community chat to stay informed and connect with others. Watch the daily live show to get started and ask questions, and share your work to get feedback from mentors and other participants. And as you can see down here, we have all of these empty spaces, these 9 empty spaces. And every morning, starting tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. Pacific time, we are going to start unlocking them. And when we unlock them, they will look a little bit like this. So if I come down here to the previous challenges, I can click on one of these previous weeks, 2-week challenges here, and I can scroll down here and you can see when they're unlocked, we have our little icon here, we have our challenge title here, we have a little, kind of a little spiel about what that challenge is going to be about, and then we have the get started button, which if I click that will lead you directly to where you can download anything that you need for that challenge. Or let me see if I can head back over here. You can also click watch video, and it will have the video of that challenge. So anytime you need to come back and grab files again, if you need the files to feel confident and comfortable following along, is great. And you can also rewatch the video if you need more guidance, or jump into the Discord to get any extra help. Speaking of which, I'm going to pull up the Discord. If you go to bit.ly/PS Discord, you want to make sure the P and S are capitalized for that link. You will come into this wonderful Discord. This is the Photoshop Discord, and you can get a lot of things here. I'm sure many of you know how this works, but I am going to kind of dive into it just briefly here. You can come to what I think the Creative Challenge tab is one of the most important tabs here, because as you can see, like Gus has posted this morning, says, hello everyone, we're kicking off a brand new Photoshop Creative Challenge with Voodoo Val today at 9 a.m. PT. There's a link to where you can watch the stream. It says when the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge is going to be announced next. It also says where you can subscribe and get all the information from the challenge. So if you have Discord, or you'd like to get Discord and you turn your notifications on for this channel, you will get an update every morning that we have these challenges. Right here, you will have all the information you need, because right there is who is doing the challenge, when the challenge begins, a link to the challenge when it begins, and all of the resources and everything that you need to help you. And if you are in another time zone and you're unable to watch it live, you can always come back to this initial post and click the challenge button, because it'll bring you, like I said, to the video and to all of those things. All right, so I'm going to scroll through here. Now, these are channels that you folks can kind of explore yourself, but I'm kind of touching on all of the ones that I think are really important just to kind of get you started. We have a really nice pro tips thing here, where a lot of people will post some very helpful videos and pro tips that may help any of you in your creative endeavors. We have a new in Photoshop channel, which is really cool, just for any of you who are interested in keeping up with what is new in Photoshop. Let's see. We can also go to the challenge tab. So this is where all of our creative challenge posts are. So anyone that's working on the creative challenge can come in and post it, and you know, kind of get their work seen, get a little bit of feedback, all that stuff. We have design other, which is basically where you can come and post your creative work that is not a part of the daily creative challenge, but that you would love some feedback on, and maybe want to get some eyes on, just so that you can kind of gauge what people think about your work. We have the portfolio reviews area, where you can throw your links. Usually we'll ask in the stream, you know, like, hey, please post your portfolios in the portfolio review tab. You'll usually hear that from us if we're going to be using this. And then we also have a past challenge thing, which this is amazing, Hugh. This is so cool. Finish the challenge from May 26th to June 5th, 2020 with Paul Tranny. This is day 9, Dreamscape GIF. That is incredible. That's got like a little, let me see if I can just blow that up. That is impressive. That's really good, Hugh. GG. You have won the internet. That's really cool. So you can post challenges and things that you do from past sets of challenges if you are not working on the current challenge, but you still want feedback and want interaction and all of those things. Hello, Charles Bell. It's good to see you. General Kenobi's like, most impressive. Andreas, it's good to see you. Alberto Silva, my friend. I hope that you are having a wonderful morning. Steve Festus Casaboom is here as well. And he's the man with the name. I'm glad that you are here hanging out with us. And then one thing that I really, 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 really want to touch on for this morning is challenge suggestions. So there's a message in here from February 19th from Sean K that says, it has been suggested we have an outer space challenge like what Voodoo Val did on February 4th, 2020 for the DCC. I am probably going to be kind of doing another DCC around the end of April and May. So I already have my plans for all of these challenges we're going to be doing for the next few weeks. But please, 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 please jump into this challenge suggestions channel because I look at this channel all the time, and let me know what you folks want to do. I like to make these challenges as fun and great for all of you folks as I possibly can. This 2 weeks and beyond is going to be focused around freshness, and there's a couple of memes in there because I thought we couldn't really get through a bunch of serious challenges without having a couple of memes. So I think they're going to be fun. And also the focus of these 2 weeks is for us to do projects together that don't just end up being like, okay, I finished the challenge. Here's a thing I made. I'm trying to encourage you folks with the techniques and things that we're going to be working on in the coming days to create things that are not only teaching you how to use a tool, but trying to get you to make something that is functional so that you now have an example of something that you can produce for a client. Perspective challenge. All right, Fairy, thank you so much. I will take that into consideration. Also, let me know, Sean was saying outer space challenge. If you folks want another like fantasy RPG adventure challenge, or like a sci-fi space challenge, or some kind of like fun adventure like the story versions of the challenge that I do, I'm willing to do that as well. I just want to make sure that I'm not like kind of going over anybody's head that just can't stand Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. So I'm trying not to do that every time, but let me know. All right, so what we're going to do now is jump into Photoshop, and I am going to actually grab my webcam real quick, and I am going to work some magic, and I'm going to boop myself over here. Because I know that I'm going to want to show Photoshop, and I don't want to block my layers and my libraries, because that's what I'm going to kind of show off for a little bit here, because we've got about 10 minutes left, and I do, like I said, want to kind of take a peek into what I have planned for you folks. Like freshness and vibrance. I would say the fresh challenge, this is kind of tomorrow's challenge, and I don't know if I want to like show all of it, but I am going to go through some of the assets and things that I have created for the challenges, some of them, so that, you know, not all of the challenges and things are spoiled, but I kind of want to, yeah, to show you folks. So, Charles, you're saying like freshness and vibrance. I'm thinking freshness as in, you know, fresh air, fresh new look, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, like fresh anything, fresh as in taglines, fresh as in branding, fresh as in fresh new design. You know, I kind of like had the thought to do something incorporating freshness into every challenge. And so I think that it has turned into a collection of very different challenges, all of which are geared towards having a different client. And one thing that I have done for these challenges is, as you can see, for the first challenge, there's a bunch of assets, and this is something that you will notice throughout all of the challenges, is that I have Adobe stock links in here. And one thing that I want to point out for these challenges is some folks may be discouraged because I know that not everyone has the opportunity to go and download um, Adobe stock photo. Some of you don't have credits, or some of you don't have the ability to pay for a license. But one thing I can promise you is all of the Adobe stock that we are going to be using in our files are going to be free stock images. So all of the links that I provide for you, you will be able to go and download and license for yourself without paying any money, because they're from the new free section of stock.adobe.com. You'll be able to license them to use in the challenges and in your other projects if you so wish. I think the only challenge that has images that are not free to license are, I put those links in the document so that you have reference and inspiration. So I have a reference and inspiration section, and then I have another section of free images that I supplied for you to actually work with. So I hope that that is understandable. Yo, what's up, RB? It's good to see you. Hello, hello. And challenge on textures on surfaces. Oh, we are definitely getting into that for these 2 weeks, Tracy Miller. I can promise you guys that at the end of all of these challenges, you will be able to not only make a mock-up for yourself, because that's something that we've done in the past, is like how to edit a smart object in perspective and make it, edit the contents of it and make it show up in our file. But we are actually going to be going over how to take an image and turn it into a mock-up, like what you would order, from a site, from Yellow or from Creative Market or from Adobe Stock or all these places, from Envato. We're going to learn how to edit the background. We're going to learn how to set up layers within the file so that you can change the colors of different objects in your area, on your canvas. And we are also going to set up multiple regions in that file that are editable, so that you can make a very nice spread showing off designs that you have done for a client, and you can do it with whatever image you want to use. So I'm pretty pumped up about that. And missing cranberries, yeah. I really love cranberries. And maybe I should have added them in there. If you want to use cranberries, you can. A creative challenge to make a mock-up. Yes, Uriel. And I think it's a lot of learning too, but I think it's worth it because I think that we all need that, right? I can't tell you how many times I have been needing a mock-up for a client and couldn't quite find the right one. But if I spent a couple of weeks, like for this challenge, compositing an image together, like we're going definitely to do during these 2 weeks, and created myself the perfect scene for my client that's going to speak to that client specifically. And then I spent some time studying how to make all these different layers and editable regions in that composite, like we're going to do. I would have the ability then to create the perfect presentation for individual clients throughout my career. And that's what we're going to do. I want to make sure that all of these challenges are functional for you folks so that you can use them to turn the dream of doing design for a living into a reality. That's my goal here, is to help you folks further and better yourselves in Photoshop as best I can. And I think that I've put together a lot of really great challenges to help you do that. Going to be stuck in front of my computer from morning to night. I hope, Biola, I hope, because I live here too. I am always here. I am always here hanging out, sitting in front of my computer. When I go offline, I don't actually move anywhere, ever. Somebody brings me my food. I don't get up. Tom LaRock, it's good to see you. How are you? How are you? Thank you, Sam, for posting the links. Let me know if you folks have any questions. And again, please post ideas in the challenge suggestions segment of the Discord. No, that's what I call a challenge. I hope there will be a card game or a board game design challenge. Okay, now that is cool, Dorina. That is what I'm talking about. I wonder if another challenge could be structured to, I don't know, maybe be like a bingo card game that you guys have to play as you do these challenges, or maybe we are designing like a card game similar to Magic the Gathering or like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! But we go through like maybe every challenge is doing a different aspect of like the branding. So maybe we design the cards and we design like, you know, the box that the game goes into. We're designing pieces so we can do like 3D mock-up, like maybe texturing 3D things in Photoshop. We could do all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, put your ideas in here, please, because I love to see what you folks want out of a challenge. Even if you don't have ideas for a challenge theme, if you're just like, I want to learn how to cut hair out of a detailed background, please show me how to do that. I can go and look and see that that's what you want and do my very best to make a challenge on that specifically. Candyland, Splendor, what is up? Quavia and Sophie and Paula, welcome in. Like Snakes and Ladders, yes, Snort, yes, yes. Rose Karen, welcome in. All right, folks, well, I am coming kind of to the end of today, and I think that I've gone over pretty in depth the things that you folks can expect from the challenge. Vikings chess, that sounds amazing. We could probably definitely do like game themed challenges and then and get a little fun. I think that that would be a great idea. Motive Void, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope that you folks kind of have a good idea of what you're going to be in for these challenges coming up. I'm going to be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time with challenge number 1. We're going to be getting into some not only compositing, we're going to be getting into compositing, how you can spice up a composite in Lightroom to make it look just that much more crispy and great. And then we're going to be talking about how you can take that composite and actually transform it into something that works for a client. I'm even going to give you a fictional client for you to design for, if that helps you folks work on your challenge tomorrow. So I'm very excited. And I hope that this pushes us further into practice for real world work. And instead of just messing with tools in Photoshop, I hope that this adds a little bit of extra good stuff for you folks. Mia, D&D, I like it. I do like it. I think that's an excellent idea. But that's all the time I have for you folks. I hope that you folks have had a wonderful day, and I hope that you stick around for the segment that is coming up after me, because I'm not the only one that's on. You folks are great. I adore you all, and I will see you tomorrow morning. So thank you all again, and adios. Happy designing, everybody.